Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. I'm glad to see you back. This is Mrs. Gregg here. So today we're going to get back into our math lesson and we are going to be talking about adding within 20. So we want to build up something called our fact fluency. And that just means when we're adding single digit numbers together that you know those facts right off the top of your head without having to stop and count them out. So that's our goal, but for now, if we're still having to count, that's okay too, because we're still learning. So I am looking here, this is on our Savvas page, and this is the math words and ideas. So I want to look at that first together for some different strategies on how to add within 20. So let's take a listen and see some different strategies, and you might use some of these when you're counting also.
Adding within 20. You can add two numbers in different ways. 8 plus 6. Henry made a group of 8 and a group of 6 and counted all. Tia and Nate counted on. Tia counted on from 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nate counted on from 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
All right, so I like this strategy where you can draw lines. Sometimes I like to draw dots or circles, and then I count all of them together once I've drawn all of them. I also like counting on, so whenever I count on, I start with the first number. You can start with either number though because we're adding. And so I like to do what I call punch it. So I punch it in and then I add on. So I would do 8 and then I would add 6 more. So it looks like this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I added 6 more and I got to 14, just like the girl on the video. Now Nate on the video, he used a number line, which you should have either in your materials for this week or it was in your materials last week. So you can see he started at number 6, which is fine because when we're adding, it doesn't matter which number we start with. And he added on 8, so he did it on the number line. So he said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he stopped at 14. So those are some different strategies for you to use when you're counting. You can also use your hundreds chart, which you should have from last week, and your Unifix cubes, which are the little cubes that we gave you last week as well. All of those are things that you can use when you are adding. So we are going to go to something called today's number. So today's number is the number 10. And number 10 is my absolute favorite number because I can always count really fast by tens and it's easy for me to remember. So 10 is my favorite number and that is today's number. So remember our goals for today are that we're getting better with our fluency with addition within 20. We're also going to be talking about different strategies, which is what I just showed you. And then we're going to be thinking about, does it matter what order that we add numbers in? And I mentioned earlier that it doesn't matter. So we are going to look at today's number, which is 10. So here it is on our number chart. And we are going to mark number 10 on here first. So there's number 10 so you can see it a little bit better. Now we are going to use our math tools on the side to get some counting Unifix cubes. So our goal for today is to figure out different ways that we can make the number 10. So I'm going to use the orange cubes today. So I can put 10 cubes. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one way I can show the number 10 is with 10 cubes. So there they are. Now we also want to think about different equations, and an equation is like an addition problem where we're adding two numbers together to get to 10. So I want you to think for a minute some facts that you might remember from last year in first grade of ways to make 10. So two numbers to add together to equal 10. Think for just a minute and I'll think with you. So if I start with the number 5, how many more would I need to add to get to 10? So if I'm at the number 5, let's see how many more I need to make 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so 5 plus 5 gives me 10. So I can add that on here as an equation. So 5 plus 5 equals 10. All right. So I'm going to add that there. That's our equation. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Oh, that was an easy one. That's called a doubles because 5 and 5 are the same number. So we add it twice. So we call these facts doubles. All right. Let's try to think of another fact that might give us 10. Well, let's start with 0. So if I have 0, what could I add to get to 10? Let's see if I can count on. So I'm going to start here. I'm at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, so if I have 0, I need to add 10 to equal 10. All right, that's another fact that we can say. So 0 plus 10 equals 10. All right. There's another fact. So I want you to take a few minutes. You'll need to write this either like on the side of your math workbook or maybe on a separate piece of notebook paper. I want you to think of some more equations that could equal 10. So right now we're doing addition. If you also think of some subtraction equations that equal 10, that would be very cool also. But for now, I want you to find at least 3 more equations that equal 10. So take just a few minutes to do that, and then the next video you're going to watch tells you more about the game that we're going to play today, which is called 5 in a row with 4 cards. So figure out what all you can think of, numbers that equal 10, write those down, and then we're going to play a game here in just a few minutes.